going on, guys? We're back with more ShlongleCast. By the way, what is 12 plus 5? Because that's how many weeks it's been since we fucking uploaded. You'll get that joke later in the video, but yeah. Welcome back.
Jared, you're not supposed to question, okay? This is the fucking intro, Jared.
No, that's part of the intro.
You're breaking the fourth wall!
Nigga, who cares?
God damn it, Justin.
All about audience.
You're freaking out about it!
Okay, anyways, what are our topics for today?
Well...
Fucking paranoid schizophrenic.
Justin.
We lost him already, and it's only been like fucking 2 minutes.
Justin, sometimes it's been less than 1 minute. Justin, sometimes I worry about you.
You want me to read? Here, I'll read the topics.
No, yeah, you read the topics.
Alright, so the topics that we have tonight, boys and girls and whoever the fuck. Transdimensional space monsters. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so we have crazy conspiracy theories. Alright, crazy stories. You know, from our lives.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of crazy.
And weird, non-pornographic videos you have seen at 3 a.m.
Does it have to be non-pornographic?
Yes.
Damn it.
So it's this episode is basically just a bunch of crazy things.
Yeah, Eli, we don't want to hear about your Brazilian fart.
Look,
it's Mongolian fart porn.
Hour-long videos? No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Anyway, let's
should we start with craziest conspiracies? Want to start with that?
Yeah.
Can
I go first?
Okay, Justin, you can go. Just don't take mine.
I'm not. Have you guys heard about the Hollow Earth theory?
Yes, I have.
I've heard of it.
Like with mole people?
Okay, it's like you take like flat Earth, but then you just butt fuck it. Okay, like they believe that like the Earth is like a basketball with nothing in it, right? And that there's like fucking another Earth inside of Earth, basically, and they believe that there's like aliens and shit. And, like,
do they believe that there's another Earth inside of the Earth, or do they just believe that it's like hollow? Like
it's like
Earth
hollow,
is just hollowed out for a little bit.
It's hard to explain, but
like
yeah,
it's basically just like fucking mole people, right?
Yeah, it's
like, is that the theory, or is it like there's a smaller planet inside of ours?
It's just a bad shit theory by some dude who's been browsing fucking 4chan too much.
So it basically came out of nowhere, just like your Uncle Cletus at the Thanksgiving. You know, he's just there, but you don't know where he came from.
No.
Exactly.
You don't even know if he is truly related to you, because he's black and everyone else is white.
Okay, if your Uncle Cletus was a midget, would you call him Cletus the fetus?
God damn it, Justin.
I mean, I guess yes. I don't know what to answer with that, Justin. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what to say.
You see, I'm throwing curveballs. Okay.
Let's honestly think about what it would be like if there was a race of mole people or aliens below us. Like,
I don't know.
What would it change?
Okay.
Who cares?
Well, they say earthquakes
they would probably make it.
Like... Oh.
Who's going?
Jarrett.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh fuck.
Wrecked.
Okay, they believe that Earth. God damn it, Jared! You're killing.
Just go.
Okay, no, but they believe that like earthquakes and stuff are signs of them because that's like their cities and stuff beneath us and stuff, and like it's just shit like that.
Are there chimneys, volcanoes?
No, it's like the ending scene of The Incredibles where that fucking Molemen just comes out the ground.
Underminer.
That's his name. Yeah, it's basically like fucking that. No, go Jarrett.
Well, if it was real, they'd probably make... I don't think it would... Okay. Even if it wasn't real, which I'm pretty sure it isn't, they'd make a fucking movie. I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm very
well,
sure.
Anyways, I'm sure you are. You are a mole person.
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to hide it from you guys.
Well, Gavin, you live in a basement, so you...
Nigga. Oh,
Close enough. So basically, what this would be, I really feel like it'd be like a low budget movie with, like the main character would be like I don't know the name of him, but he's this actor that's played in like the Mummy movies, you know, as the main character.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Gavin, you had that fucking shit on lock. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I know everything about Brendan Fraser.
You had it fucking spread like napalm on a Vietnamese village.
Burn the rice.
Sure did.
Okay, but yeah, but I think their theory is kind of crazy, or how people believe space is fake.
I mean, that's a lot of theories with like flat Earth and shit. A lot of people don't trust government institutions just because it's fun, I guess.
Yeah, but like, I don't understand how you can believe that space is fake. You can literally see space at night. You can literally see stars, unless it's like a fucking like PowerPoint presentation that's like constantly playing.
Yeah. I've got a weird one, but I'll say it after Eli's.
Whoa, wait.
No,
so
ahead.
Basically, space is just like a big fucking nightlight from NASA?
Basically.
You mean Zuck and his lizardmen?
No.
Damn it.
Okay, Eli.
Okay, Eli, what's some of your conspiracy theories?
No, you go ahead. I decided.
God damn it, we're being too nice. We need a leader.
I had one, but I completely forgot my main points of it. If I'm being honest.
God damn it, Eli!
Shut up.
Have you guys?
Are you still hungover?
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Wait, you just fucking went. All right.
Yeah, but no one else has anything else, do they?
Well, I kinda do.
I was gonna talk about the Nibiru and the Anunnaki conspiracy, if I can.
The what?
Exactly. No. Come sit on Papa Barton's lap. We're gonna have a little talk about them goddamn ancient aliens, okay? Those were the space Mexicans. Basically, humanity. They're like the space Mexicans, okay? Anunnaki.
So they really are illegal aliens.
Yeah. Okay. But no, basically the Anunnaki are like the aliens who made humans, right? And they bred humans as a slave race thousands of years ago, right? And they believe that, they came from there's like a planet X, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically they believe they came from that planet and like gave birth to like all these fucking people. And I think the planet's name is like Nibiru or something. But
where the fuck is this planet X?
They say it's like
Christians
in the solar
seem
system,
to know.
but
we should ask them.
But basically it's inside the solar system, but out of like the orbit of the sun and stuff. Because it's like past Pluto apparently, and they say like one day they're gonna come back, or the planet's gonna crash into the Earth. I've watched a lot of 3 AM YouTube binges on this shit.
Oh god. So that can count towards the weird ass non-pornographic videos you watch at 3 AM.
Yeah, dude. Or that when I used to get high and watch infomercials for like 3 hours straight.
Should I call a Christian hotline and ask them about Planet Nibiru?
Bro, that sounds like an ancient demon. You just awaken him and unleash chaos.
What if they just get super pissed and then just like reach through the phone?
We should try and call fucking Jesus. We should try and summon Jesus.
We should call Jesus.
No, we should summon Jesus on a Ouija board.
That's clickbait just waiting to happen.
I think a 9mm or any bullet would get you to Jesus.
Well, no, you see, I'm bringing him to me, not me to him. You see, I'm making him walk to me. I'm making religion. Jared, I'm making religion work for me.
You're making religion work for you.
You guys ever hear about this? You guys ever hear about the Stargate that was used to awaken Egyptian god Osiris?
Wait, what about Miley Cyrus?
There's a speculation that scientists at this underground lab facility, it's like an Area 51 type thing, but it's like a different...
Let's raid it!
It's called CERN. Maybe it's pronounced Kern or something, but they built a it's called a Large Hadron Collider.
Oh yeah, the super
Yeah, they
collider.
have that in Europe.
Yeah.
It basically smashes particles together at the speed of light and does shit.
Conspiracy theorists are convinced that it's not a Hadron Collider, it's actually a Stargate that's used to summon the Egyptian god Osiris. And as we all know, Osiris... I
don't know anything about the Egyptians.
All we need to do to awaken him is
other than their paintings were gay.
We just have to build a Stargate, because that would, of course, awaken only Osiris. Specifically him.
Well, people also believe that, demons and ghosts are just like aliens from a different dimension, like interdimensional beings.
Yeah,
boy.
Okay, let me go full out Sean here. Okay, some people believe that this is an artificially projected consciousness that bleeds in through a center point in the universe, right?
Yeah. Of course.
And they believe that, you can rise through different levels of consciousness, and aliens want to steal our life force because we have free will, and to move up to the next higher plane of consciousness, and that the governments have sided with these aliens to move up, and they're going to kill most of the population in order to ascend.
You see, this is why I'm glad I'm sober right now.
Dude, I'm saying this, and this is like...
Are we?
Dude, no, Jarrett, you don't understand. This is like coming out of my mouth.
You're right, I don't understand, because you're high as fuck right now.
But no, you don't understand. I'm saying this. Like, no, this is something I heard. And online.
Did Osiris, possess you right there?
No, it was just Papa Jones.
Yeah. Justin, you remember, if we're going to talk about crazy/creepy shit, you remember when the Hosep incident on one of the podcasts?
Oh, yeah.
Boys, I have one. I have a conspiracy theory.
I do too.
Go ahead, Jared.
I don't know how many people believe this, but some people think Rasputin, Russian boogeyman, Baba Yaga, is still alive.
Rasputin's a Russian boogeyman?
Yes, comrade. He takes all the children.
Fucking who? Rasputin who? Isn't that a pretty common...
know the... It was the one with the czars, that they adopted as their fucking wise men, or whatever.
I gotcha.
Anyways, some people think that he's still alive just because he survived, fucking 2 gunshots and cyanide and a freezing river.
I thought you were gonna say a freeze ray. What the fuck are you on about
freeze ray?
Now? Fucking Gru from Despicable Me over here.
The Ice Age! I had to do that.
You guys think Finland actually exists?
Fuck no.
Dude, I have not seen it, so no.
Guys, I have one.
Go ahead. Eli, you say yours, then I want to say Finland, because I'm pretty annoyed by this.
So, this one, I don't know if y'all have heard this. I've never heard of this one. I literally just looked up. It's called
Australia.
Chemtrails.
Sorry, you're gonna have to say that again?
Oh, chemtrails?
Oh, chemtrails are not fucking real.
Yeah, so basically...
I watched a video on this, and from an actual fucking fighter pilot. I need to find the video for you guys.
It's basically saying that the exhaust from the from the engines of a plane is chemicals that the government is putting in the air for, and I quote, solar radiation management, weather modification, psychological manipulation, human population control, or biological or chemical warfare?
They put chemicals in the air that turn the freaking birds gay!
God damn it, Jared.
Jared, you
just made water come out my nose.
Spit out my vape. You made me spit out.
Success.
Even nailed it.
Oh
Okay,
god, my dog. Boys, I think the Russian boogeyman is here. My fucking dogs are barking. Oh, that's freaking me out.
Okay, have you guys ever heard of the FEMA camp conspiracy?
What? No. The FEMA camp?
What?
Wait,
Justin, okay. Huh?
I was just gonna say, before you say that thought, can I just say the Finland thing? It'll take literally 2 seconds. Finland does exist. I visited family there. Okay, the end. Say yours.
Okay,
what's your conspiracy?
Okay, the only reason I know this is because when I was 11 and I had no supervision when it came to internet, I literally, which was just a conspiracy theory addict, and I believed all of it because I was a fucking retarded 11-year-old.
Wouldn't they contradict?
I think you are still a retarded 11-year-old.
Jared, I will literally fucking burn your house down.
Come at me, nigga.
No balls.
Hold up, guys.
No, but okay, what I was gonna say is, you know how like, you know how there's like storm shelters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the government built a bunch of those, for like emergency preparedness.
Yep.
Right, and like they believe that those are like concentration camps, and because they're going to establish a North American Union, which is going to combine the countries, America, Mexico, and Canada, and they believe that's going to be like Hitler all over again, and that the coalites want this.
Okay, I'm going to tell you who you sound like right now. You sound like that crazy bug-eyed socialist lady, Alexandria Ocasio-Pantosinita Cortez. Anyways, she said the fucking something on the border was that the fucking border patrol facilities are concentration camps.
Well, I mean, they are kind of bad because it's kind of fucked up because they
don't have any funding, and it's really sad.
Yeah, but no, they put a U.S. citizen in there.
What do you mean?
Like, this guy was a U.S. citizen. He got mistaken for a illegal immigrant, and he got...
How? They check you.
But no, like, it's confirmed he was a U.S. citizen.
Well, I'm sure when they fucking checked him, when they picked him up or whatever.
No, he, like, was put in the detention center for, like, a week or so.
Oh, okay. Anyways, we should move on to the next topic, which is crazy stories.
Can I tell you guys a fun little story of how I met my good friend George?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Just worked the 7-hour shift at Chick-fil-A, right? I get home, my friend texts me, he's like, hey, you want to go to a party? We got a few bottles of whiskey. We already popping bottles. Bitch, why aren't you here? Okay, so me and my friend pull up. We get there, we're going to go open the gate. He's like, hey, I have to stay here. George is too drunk, And so we get into the back where we're like in a fucking like wheat field, right? Like tall grass all around. You can't fucking see. We get to this little clearing where there's a bonfire. George is laying on a fucking tarp. Just like, and the second I get like near the campfire, he sits up like real fast. And I'm going to give myself back to God and tries to jump in the fire. So that starts the night, right?
He's fucking possessed.
Dude, he's possessed by Osiris.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what came over him, right? But that this story isn't halfway done, okay? Basically, what happens next is, I start drinking and I get really fucked up, right? George is just kind of there. At this point, he's past English, right? Like, he's just like...
He's Jehovah jiving.
Yeah, like, you can't understand him, right? And then out of the fucking blue, he starts trying to fight my friend Anthony, right? And then, like, we start, like, what the fuck is your problem? He's just...
Justin, can I say one thing? Just one thing. This sounds like that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob made fucking Scribble Bob.
Yeah,
holy me boy!
And Okay, and basically we try to corral him, right? He starts attacking Justin, my friend, for some reason, but Justin's like too high to defend himself. And so he's just on the ground, right? And I like jump on top of him and like try to like get him off. And I'm sitting on this dude's legs. He somehow gets his legs from under me, kicks me in the back of the head with some fucking boots. I sit up with a cup of whiskey and try to back away, and he punches me 3 times in the back of the head and runs into the field. And we're like, oh, fuck. We don't know where he is now.
Feral, Jesus.
Yeah, and we can't find him, so we go back to the fucking thing. Okay, I go back, and I'm drinking at this point. I'm like near blackout drunk. You know what I mean? Like I'm like fighting. It's like fucking God versus devil. Okay, like, and the devil was
You
winning.
sure you didn't spike his drink with PCP? That stuff that turns you into a fucking zombie.
But no, from what I remember, right? Like I just sit there at the campfire, just eating some fucking s'mores by myself. Hunter's looking, and Anthony and Justin are looking for him. All I hear from across the field is, George, stop! You're raping him! And I run over there, and he has Justin in a headlock, right? And he's just like humping him. George pulls out his underwear in the middle of the fucking December or September cold, humping Justin, and Justin's just like, and like Jordan's just humping him with his eyes closed, like, right? We finally get him up, and George pissed his pants. We put his pants back on, and Justin's just okay. And me and my other friends arrive, and we're just standing there trying to like talk to George, but George is like fucking being weird, right? And basically, like, George's like, and Justin was like, what was that? And George like, suddenly said, was like, I'm gonna punch you in your shit! And, like, uppercuts Justin in the fucking nuts and runs off.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
I mean, fight or flight, man. Fight or flight.
It's so Justin's on the ground, the wind knocked out of him, right? And basically, we can't find George. And so we're trying to find him. Hunter finds him, and like fucking George starts attacking him. So he literally punches him in the back of the head and knocks him out. Okay, and we're like, okay, it's over and done with. Then George, then we hear like rustling from where George is knocked out. He goes off.
No.
Right? Keep in mind, it's like 12 at night, right? And we find him trying to climb the fence into the interstate. We get him down. And like he runs off again. And okay, we go back and talk to his mom and shit, right? And we go back into the field, still can't find him. We find him in the mud, and he's just crawling, and all he'll say is, Anthony! Like, he couldn't even walk, he was just crawling.
As a broken man.
Right? And then, like, we, like, lead him to there, and, like, we put him in his shed, right? And he's sleeping on a fucking, like,
You put him in a fucking shed?
But, like, that's not even the best part. He wakes up again, jerks off, like, standing up in the shed doorway. Nuts. Pisses and lays in it.
Did this man just, like, go backwards in evolution, like, a million years in 1 second?
Oh, yeah. I left out a few details before that.
Oh,
like,
do tell.
I remember I was at the campfire, and I remember I heard George from far away scream. I got on all fours and laid in the grass for a few seconds. I got so spooked.
Why did you get on all fours when you know that man just raped your fucking friend?
I panicked and I knew he was far away.
So you just spread your ass cheeks?
Yeah, basically. But yeah, like we all this dude had the strength of 3 grown men. Like, I don't understand, but literally it took like 3 of us to take him down.
I'm telling you, he was possessed. He was possessed by fucking Osiris, man.
No, like, George is what happens when Shaggy uses 100% of his powers.
I guess.
Justin, let me tell you one thing. Take this story to Hollywood and just tell them about it, and they will make a movie out of it, and we'll be rich and famous.
The best part is, like, we all go to bed. We leave him in the fucking shed, right? We all go to bed in my friend's room. We wake up, at like 3 a.m. because we hear something. And George fucking comes in, and he's still gonna be like, "I'm sorry," and he like passes out. He like passes out, right? And he wakes up at like 10, and we walk, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "What happened last night?" And like we walk out to the field, right? And you could just see trampled fucking grass. Like you could literally see George's reign of terror by looking at the fucking indent in the grass.
It's like the aftermath of a fucking tornado.
Literally, and the best part was like, "Why do I have a headache?" It was like, "We had to knock you out."
Jesus.
So, where the fuck was this taking place at?
This was in South Carolina.
Was it in like a fucking rural area?
Yeah, this is like in the middle of the country because my friend had like a house, and in the back's like a field. Then like there's a fence block, and then the interstate's behind it, right? So it was like the middle of nowhere. Like you don't even get cell reception there.
Wow.
Justin,
so yeah,
I'm gonna agree with Jarrett. I think if you pitch this as a horror movie and said it was based on real events,
and you could call it My Friend George.
Or just George.
Just George.
How am I gonna pitch a drunk? How am I gonna pitch a drunk 17-year-old?
I mean,
George.
Make him an old man.
Yeah, how am I gonna fucking like pitch
Turn
a
George
fucking
into a 50-year-old man?
Oh, hold up, George the Awakening.
Oh no.
Is that part 1? Is part 2 like George the Descent?
The descent into insanity.
No, we should just call it fucking Rampage.
But there's already a movie called Rampage. It's
and the main and the gorilla in it. The gorilla in
the
Rampage.
giant albino gorilla and fucking
dude, the fucking
Rock
gorilla
Johnson.
in that movie's name is George.
No way.
I'm not shitting you.
Bruh. Dude, Justin, they already fucking stole your idea.
Did you just watch Rampage while you were high and just make this up?
Although I don't think the gorilla in that movie raped anyone. So.
Justin just watches Rampage while he's just totally gone and thinks that he...
Dude, no, I will send you a picture of what George looks like.
No, trust me, I believe you. But like...
No, dude, I'll show you what George looks like.
Honestly, I feel like that would be something Justin would do.
Is it a picture we can put up on screen, or is it
it's gonna be of him like butt-ass naked.
Justin,
oh no!
Please tell me if this is something we can put on screen, or if it's something that can't even go on Pornhub.
Oh no!
I'm actually terrified now.
Right. Are you terrified just looking at it? How bad is this image?
Is this from when he was going crazy? Like from the story that you just told?
No,
I don't think you'd be able to take a picture during that point.
It's the kid on the left.
Oh shit.
This was the kid who fucked.
Wait, is he in the military?
No, that's ROTC fucked hard.
Oh. That's what I was kind of thinking, because that's not, a fucking U.S. military uniform. I'm stupid.
Well, shit, yeah, Justin, you're editing this one, so if you feel like you can't put this up on screen, put it up on screen. That's George.
I don't know what it is, Gavin. I'm not okay. Do you know that?
Trust me, I've known George you're not okay for a long time. And okay, Justin, if you can't put that on screen, just put a picture of George from Rampage, the giant white gorilla.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna dox George like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, in that case, just put up the gorilla.
Yeah.
But they look pretty similar.
Yeah, I know, but okay, Eli, you go.
Okay, so Jarrett is gonna have to help me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was.
Yeah, you were fucking piss pants drunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eli. I also have some. Also need to let you know. You gave me a confession when you were drunk.
Oh no.
You gave
what
us
did
all
I
the
say?
confession.
You confessed your love.
Oh god.
Yes.
So here, like, I don't remember any of this. So all this entire story is literally just what I've been told. Jarrett's gonna elaborate on it.
Yeah.
Because he was actually there with me.
Well, I mean, I wasn't there with you, but I was in VC
but
with
yeah,
you.
he was on VC with me. So basically, what I've been told is that I drank a whole case and like 7 more beers, like the Angry Orchard beers, Michelob Ultra or whatever.
I mean, you at least had like 2 12-packs.
Yeah, I had a lot. So I black out after like the 7th. And so I don't remember any of this. So what I've been told is that I forgot how to spell kayak, and I swore up and down that it was spelled Kiak.
Oh, and Eli, or not Eli, Gavin, can we put these images up on screen?
Well, if you don't mind putting them up on screen, then sure.
Yeah.
For it.
It was, the kayak one up above, and then...
Okay, both of these images are on screen right now.
Alright.
Okay, but Eli, you literally fought fucking tooth and nail over the most wrong. You literally fought tooth and nail. The kayak was spelled Kiak.
Yeah.
I did that, and then apparently in my drunken state, I knew how much I had drank, but I didn't know like what the exact number was, so I kept asking everyone what 12 plus 5 was because that's how many beers I had drank. But the last thing I remember is chugging my 7th beer, stumbling over to the side of our camper because we were camping, taking a piss, and then mid-piss, I just black out.
Yeah.
Where did the piss go? That is the question.
I don't know.
I mean,
in another universe.
I don't know why, but after this, I was convinced that you like ended up in like a fucking raft and you were gonna float into the Atlantic Ocean or something.
Yeah.
He takes the kayak and just goes rafting.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they told me that I was trying to do. Everyone was telling me that I tried to freaking get in my kayak. And
yeah, you were. You said that you were going to get in your kayak and just sail away. First of all, you don't fucking sail in a kayak. And, dude, we were concerned for your safety. You said that you were going to go fishing in it, and you could barely fucking walk. We could hear you stumbling, trying to get up.
Literally, like, all you can hear from the mic was fee, fa, foo, fum.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
So, Jarrett, go ahead and elaborate on what you
know,
because so far that's all I know about
all right. So it was a night like tonight, all nice and peaceful, everyone minding their own business. And then on Discord, we see some strange letters and words appear, and we found out Eli was drunk, trying to type on Discord.
Yeah, you were speaking moon runes.
He invited me to fucking voice chat, so I hopped on, and this nigga asked me, what 12 plus 5 is, because that's how many beers I've had. Oh, man. And the whole fucking time you were trying to, like, get up and walk around, but you kept on stumbling.
Julian! I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
Not to get you to, like, go kayaking, because we knew that you'd fucking die.
And drown yourself trying to catch fish.
Yeah.
I would probably go in after it if it, like, snapped my line and be like, come here, bitch.
Oh, no.
Come here, boy, you got nice fins.
That's you assuming that you would even get close to getting one on the line.
I know.
Yeah.
You would probably just constantly move the rod in circles around the boat.
Eli, you would probably fucking throw the rod in and be like, come here, fishy, fishy.
You would just loudly yell at them.
Your mom just fucking finds you
angry as fuck.
No, you literally just your mom comes out. She just see you standing in a kayak. Just come here.
Looks like you're just burying a murder victim.
Oh yeah, Eli.
Get over here!
Also, you said you fingered your ass all the time.
Oh God, I remember that. Dude, you said that you fucking fingered your ass.
What? Okay.
This is the first time.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I finger my ass all the time.
Oh my God, he did say that.
Dude, you were so proud of it.
Yeah, that's what shocked me at the fucking time, was how proud you were of it.
Oh, I love this conversation.
Oh my God.
I think the best part was like, then like, I asked you what came after 3, and you literally was like, you can't put me on the spot like this. 3.
I saw that in quote.
You literally spent like a minute just going. It was like the fucking gears in your head just fucking took a standstill. And then you said 3. I thought all of that thinking you were gonna get at least fucking 4. Something after 3, but you defaulted on fucking 3.
Eli, you were literally Patrick after fucking Doodle Bob dropped a pipe on Patrick's head. Where's the leak, ma'am?
Yeah, no, you were like a Patrick if he got lobotomized.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this.
Well, Eli, you became a vessel for Osiris, okay?
Yeah.
No, but the best part of the story, I don't even remember getting on voice chat, right? So I wake up in the morning and I hop on Discord because I'm getting a crap ton of notifications. I hop on Discord. I look at my username and I changed it to KIAK. So I get very confused. So I start texting with Jarrett, asking him why my username is KIAK. And then he tells me.
Yes. That moment of shock. What have I done?
I'm so confused.
Well, shit. What are we gonna do? What are we doing now? I don't really have a crazy. I mean, I have a crazy story, but it kind of leads into that one topic I pitched in general.
Well, I don't think anyone else has stuff like that, so.
I mean, I guess I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
well,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just tucked my penis in.
Thanks for sharing.
Like all the way, or like
humanity is saved
into your ass crack? What are we talking here?
No, I literally just tucked it. I literally just made an inside up hot dog, dude.
Like your friend Hunter.
Justin,
no, but that's a story for a different time.
Justin, you know what you need to do now? You need to stuff quarters in it. Use it as a little coin purse.
I don't even have foreskin, but I'm using my ball sack as it.
Oh, God.
Jesus, Justin. What is your life right now?
I'm looking at a picture of Buddha, and I have a rebel flag beside it. I'm trying to decide if those are conflicting ideologies or not.
I would say so.
Buddha is so wholesome, he gives you an anti-boner, and it just goes inside of you.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, what is the next topic?
Well, I'm going to talk about a crazy public freakout, so if one of you guys have something on that, you can say it, but...
Nah.
I have... Gavin, you go.
Okay, so basically I was at this park, right? This was when I was about, I don't know, like...
Picking up little girls, as you do.
No, I was like 10. So it wasn't like a fucking pedophile situation.
That's say, but is it true?
No, it's very true.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Guys, I think he's lying.
God damn it, Eli! Don't
beat it out of him.
Don't hashtag
get the information
to me.
Gavin, you fucking liar. God damn.
I'm not a liar, Justin. I have anecdotal evidence.
Justin, yell at him. He's lying.
Yeah, you cocking cunt. I pour my
I'm not
heart
a
out.
cocking cunt.
Okay, I pour my heart out with the George story, and you try to slander the moral cleanliness and the integrity of ShlongleCast with your fake fucking Minnesota.
We had moral integrity?
No, man. You don't understand. I know this story is fake because Minnesota does not have parks.
What? What do you mean?
Bro, okay, on an unrelated note,
so many parks. There's a national park here.
Well, I'm not even sure Minnesota's real.
Justin, we're not doing conspiracy theories anymore.
I'm not even sure.
Anyway, I don't mean a park like fucking Yogi Bear looking ass. I mean like a playground. I mean like a playground / park.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't have those. Y'all live in the ice caves.
Bitch, we don't live in ice caves.
Bruh, this ain't Canada, it's fucking Minnesota.
I mean, it's basically Canada. Minnesota is just Canada, but without the politics of Canada.
Well, I mean, you still, got some terrorist women to go into Congress, so,
I mean, that is true.
Nice voting.
I mean, Gavin, do you have Tim Hortons there?
No, we don't have to. Can I just finish the crazy public freakout story in this part? Without conspiracy about Minnesota.
No,
it has
Gavin,
Tim Hortons.
Gavin, I'm very concerned about the legitimacy of Minnesota and this story.
Justin, I'm going.
How about you just listen to the story so we can get this over with?
Okay. Listen, I was 8 years old at the time. I was with my mom. She took me to the park. I was on the playground. There's a couple other kids. There's this one girl, right? Her mom was pretty aggravated with her at the time. She wanted to stay there, but the mom needed to get a cake for like a wedding or bachelorette party or something. I don't know. I can't remember, but she had to get like a cake. I doubt it's a wedding, because like, why would you get the cake for a wedding?
Did she have a Karen haircut?
She did have a Karen haircut. She was blonde with a black streak in her hair, so she was the definition of a Karen.
So
all of a sudden, while the girl's like going up onto the playground to go down the slide again, she just puts her phone down and screams. Apparently the girl's name was Patty, so she just goes, "Patty, we need to get the fuck out of here and get the cake now." Like, that's what she says verbatim. And the daughter, it was weird. Like, this is a public freak out, but it's not crazy yet, Like, it's just a mom getting pissed. The girl says, "No, I shit myself." I shit you not. I don't know what the family dynamic is where they both cuss at each other, especially since she was about my age.
My wall is changing colors.
She legit just stares at her and goes, "No, I shit myself."
Look, man, it happens, dude.
And, like, without a beat, that's basically the end of the encounter. She goes down the slide, which I didn't go down the slide after that, I mean. Shit herself down the slide.
Like a brown
was there a fucking brown streak on the slide?
I didn't look, it was like an enclosed slide. After she said that, my mom was like, "We're leaving." And they just, they went away quietly as if nothing happened. And
now that she's...
No, you don't understand. Okay, those were Russian spies, and that was the trigger word.
The trigger word was Price. I shit myself.
Wait, Gavin,
it's like Russian spies.
She's actually Captain Price. We are leaving!
I was so spooked at the time, because when you hear an adult just scream a curse word, it's crazy. Like, it makes you shit yourself.
It does.
No, it's not crazy to me. They're just called grandparents.
Well, I mean, there's a difference. Like, it was just, in public. Like, very boisterously.
Oh,
it was just really strange. You don't really see that much in Minnesota.
Well,
Okay.
alright.
Yeah.
Justin, you got something? Or do you want to talk more about how Minnesota isn't real? Because I have...
We're done with conspiracy theories, come on!
Because I have proof that it's real.
Did that happen? And I just... Yeah, Chase, you're gonna get fat.
What?
Justin,
My cousin.
Is that your lover?
Chase, what the fuck?
Justin, who's your sex partner?
That's my fucking cousin, you inbred Georgia hillbilly.
Hey, who said I was from Georgia? I'm from fucking Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Amen, amen.
Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Muscle Shoals!
Oh.
Okay, he's gone. I'm sorry about that. He came in here.
It's okay.
He was talking to me how the
I mean, did you clean it up afterwards?
What?
That he came in there. Justin, I made a dumb pun. Let's please move on.
No.
I think we need to talk about this.
I had an A in English. Okay, so let me deconstruct this.
Justin, sometimes I don't know if you did.
Damn it.
I'm actually really smart. I'm just in an incapacitated
Are you?
state. Jared,
You're always in an incapacitated state, just...
That's the point, okay? That's because I'm depressed. But anyway, let's move on.
Okay, Justin, what were you gonna... Were you gonna break down my statement?
Just fucking say it, Justin.
There's too much pressure on me now.
Say it.
No. It's a fucking podcast that nobody's going to watch. Just say it.
Okay,
hey,
no.
I wouldn't say
basically, your subtle humor attempt, your little humor attempt at indicating homosexuality and incest has failed. It fucking died. It's like a stillborn baby. Just nothing good came out of it. Just disappointment. Now let's move on.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Justin, I think you just put like 18 words together and just hoped I would like say, "Oh yes, of course, Justin."
Bro, he's like fucking Crazy Dave from Planes vs.
All I heard was incest and like cousins and death.
No, all I said was that your little attempt at humor fucking died on delivery like a stillborn baby due to you trying to frame me for homosexuality and incest.
I didn't even know it was your cousin.
How are we supposed to know? We don't know everyone in your fucking family. We don't even know your fucking family. Besides your mom coming on to the podcast to give me the win.
Yeah, shout out my mom. She's in the other room. Hey, you betrayed me on the other podcast, but I still forgive you.
What?
Okay, let's move forward. I say we go to weird non-pornographic videos at 3 a.m.
Yes, I have the perfect thing. So it's not really
Jared's been
weird.
Waiting for this moment.
Oh god,
it's not really. Wait, you know that movie you guys watch? This has nothing to do with mine, but that can count towards. Yeah, that can kind of count for you guys, but.
Oh, I've got some else, trust me.
So, are you guys aware of like Dawn of War? You know those games? It's Warhammer 40K. I used to play them when I was a kid on my dad's computer. I wasn't too crazy about it. It was just something fun to play. But for some reason in my fucking search, well, like for my recommended videos, I just saw Warhammer 40K starter lore video. And I clicked on it and it just told me the lore for all of fucking 40K in like 15 minutes. I somehow got hooked to where I was watching fucking 2 hours worth, like 2-hour videos on Warhammer 40K lore. So, I don't know why.
Okay.
It's just...
You went down a dark rabbit hole.
Yes, I did. That's what I'm trying to say. I went down a dark rabbit hole that I never intended to go down.
Dude, no. The other day, I literally watched two documentaries. One about the Rwandan genocide, then the other one about prison rape.
Oh.
Alright.
Back to back.
Was your friend George in it? In the prison rape one?
This was like 2 in the morning. And I was like, why is this in my recommended and why am I gonna watch it?
You guys ever see that video where the guy shoves pasta up his ass?
What?
What?
Thank you, Gavin. Very cool.
Well, I mean,
No, wait! The video where this guy eats, laxatives and Taco Bell, and then he super glues his ass shut.
That one's a good one. But that's not what I was talking about.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah, okay, so he...
Justin.
It was all off camera, but he shoved... It was all spaghetti, right? Half of it was cooked, some of it wasn't. It was just raw spaghetti. He was trying to, sound himself, if you know what that is.
What? What does that mean?
Do you want to know?
I mean, you might as well just tell us.
I don't know how this was on YouTube, even though it was off screen, but sounding is the process of sticking something up your urethra.
So
he stuck spaghetti.
No, Gavin,
spaghetti.
Stop, please. Please.
I apologize, Justin.
Riley Reed would like to know your location.
Justin is currently on his knees begging.
Anyway, he did that, but...
I am on my back. I'm naked. Okay, stop.
You're very exposed
Justin,
right
you
now.
didn't have to tell me you were naked, but I'll stop.
I'm in a robe, so you can't see my taint, so it's all good.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Justin. Cool. But yeah, he shoved cooked spaghetti up his asshole.
Do I even leave this part in?
I mean, I guess you do. Because I requested it. The world needs to know about the spaghetti man.
Okay, what's her... Oh, public freakout? I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, I saw this girl at my school fucking... No, basically what happened, right? No. Okay, it's hard for me to talk. But basically, I watched this girl, right? She told this other girl that she had a crush on a boy, and the girl sits up and throws a fucking desk at her and walks out the class.
What? A fucking desk? A whole fucking desk?
Yeah.
Bro.
And this was like 8th grade, right? And like the girl who fucking like got hit with the desk, she's just on the ground crying.
I fucking bet.
What the hell? She didn't dodge the desk. She was legit hit by it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Damn. Imagine going to school thinking it's going to be an alright but pretty shitty day, and then you just get fucking clocked by a desk.
No, I'm editing this part out, but after this podcast, I want to tell you about the girl who got hit by a desk.
Okay.
It's a whole saga in and of itself.
Oh, shit.
Just know that she goes by he now.
Oh,
Justin, before we cut...
the desk made her change. It wrecked her fucking mind.
Justin, before you cut back to the video, you might have to edit a few niggas out, unless Jared doesn't mind. I said it once.
I don't know how to edit.
No, I mean Justin.
I'm keeping these niggas in, nigga.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't have any African American folk that watch our particular videos.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we ain't cool enough for the colored folk.
Yeah, I wish we were cool enough. I wish we were cool enough for Joe Rogan to have us on.
And we'll have back on the podcast. We should cut back to the podcast with you just asking for Joe Rogan to be on. We should ask every single podcast until he comes on.
No, you don't understand, okay? If you're listening to this, my dude Jay Reezy hit me up. I want to talk about ancient aliens.
Shut up!
Yeah, Cooper, shut up!
Cooper, Jared, you freaking faggot!
Yeah, fuck you.
Demonetized!
Sorry.
Okay, next topic, please.
I think that's all of our topics, unless we want to talk about irrational fears.
We've already talked about that. I got one.
Oh, you do?
Do you guys have any fight stories?
I have one.
I do.
I kind of do.
Okay, so I haven't been in a lot of fights in my life. I've been in about 3. I've won 2, lost 1. I'm gonna talk about one of them where I won, and this one I didn't really win. The other guy just kind of gave up. So I was fighting my friend. His name's Jeremy. He's
Was he a mega Chad?
No, he's not really a Chad. He was a good friend of mine. He was built kind of like me, so kind of a little extra weight on the side, and
that nigga thick.
He was thick with some muscle underneath, kind of like me. So we always wondered who would win in a fight, because I always rely on tackling people in fights, because I'm usually I'm taller and I can just kind of.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean. So
if I saw you charging at me, I would just fucking dig a hole in the ground like it's Minecraft.
I'm 6'4" and thick as fuck. So I look like everyone's nightmare. I'm like a human
Gavin,
bull.
I want to give you a kiss on the cheek.
Justin, I don't know what prompted that. Justin, we're definitely leaving in the part where you said I want to give you a kiss on the cheek. I'm gonna hold you to that, Justin. That's a legally binding contract.
Fuck you, big man.
Listen, that came at the perfect time. What the hell?
Oh, can I tell my fight story?
Can I finish mine first, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty quick. So basically we had a bet on who would win in a fight. So after school, we decide to fight, right? We get a pretty big audience because, they just kind of wanted to see the fight. And it goes on for about, I'd say, 5-7 minutes, so not that long. It felt like forever, though, but we were pretty evenly matched the whole time. We both knew, we both are decent at boxing, both, practice box and shit. We were both dodging pretty well. Eventually, I just land a strike, straight against the side of his head. And he just, he doesn't go unconscious. He falls to the ground, and, he's on his knees. And, at that point, he just gave up. But the only reason I'm telling this story in particular is because of the ending. It's a pretty basic fight story. It just ends with me, picking him up, brushing him off because we were still friends. And
then you sucked each other off in the bathroom.
Yeah, and I felt kind of bad that I struck him that hard because I didn't mean to. I was just kind of in it. And as he's on the ground, though, this kind of nerdy chick who's always been. She's like that one chick that smells like mayonnaise in the gym.
What the fuck?
You know that one girl. You have that weird girl in gym. You're like, oh shit, she smells like mayonnaise.
Why are you smelling girls?
Stop trying to make me sound like a pervert. Fuck, god damn it! I'm not smell. It was so strong you could smell from across the gym. I don't know if she bathed in the stuff. But it was definitely mayonnaise. It smelled like straight Miracle Whip.
Oh.
Anyway, she just yells out of the corner. It's the first time I ever heard her speak because she's always so quiet. She goes, "Kick his ass, Garrett."
Garrett, that's not your fucking.
So from that point forward, I've always had an alias as Garrett. Whenever they ask my name for signing packages and shit, I just write Garrett. That's the origin.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just fucking. I'm not gonna say his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, like, I had math class with this kid, and he always pissed me off because he's one of those people who like would always try to do dumb shit, but it wasn't funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember what he would like. He's like fought a bunch of people, but he like always fucking lost, right?
Yeah.
Like he got slammed so hard he farted, right? And like I remember one day we were in math class, and like I told him he like would look like a fucking beluga whale because he was really fat, right?
I mean, like you do.
And so he fucking charges at me and just starts swinging like wildly, and I just step back and I just start hitting him in the face as hard as I can, and I like hit him with a hook, and like I just see like him like fall back, and his eye like gets rocked to shit. And my teacher's just like, "Leave office now. I don't even care. Office." And that was like,
bro, I love how like schools when you're like actually being bullied and getting the shit beat out of you, and you like push the bully back, and you just get fucking expelled.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I've gotten suspended was when I got jumped in the restroom that one time.
Oh
but,
shit!
I mean, that was I was suspended for like a couple days. I was jumped like by 4 guys. And
why?
I just got like I'm not gonna go into it in the podcast, but I got bullied quite a bit during that year specifically. But they just like jumped me out of nowhere. And, like, I tried to fight back, but it's kind of hard to fight back against 4 fucking guys, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're crazy people. I mean, I was lucky that they didn't have, like, any sort of, like, weapon or anything like that. I actually got off pretty easy, but I had to go to the hospital after because I had internal bleeding.
Oh, shit.
It was, and, like, you know, you'd think they wouldn't do shit. You know, you'd think the principal would be like apathetic that I got jumped and I had to go to the fucking hospital. But like I still got suspension and they didn't like really care at all.
Yeah.
That's
kid, public schools.
Yeah, I think each kid got suspended for about a week. I think that's about it.
Did you go to school afterwards?
Well, I after like the 2 days of suspension, I went there for like a little bit longer. I tried to get my classes changed. And after that I just went to well, I didn't drop out of school. I dropped out of public school, went to online school for the rest of that year.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I
think we're pretty good.
Well, I have a fighting story.
Yeah, go ahead, Eli.
So, this was like the very first fight I ever got into in 7th grade in middle school. And in middle school, I was weirder than I am now.
Yeah, I can kind of testify to that during 8th grade.
But I bet you knew how to spell kayak.
7th grade, Garrett, 7th grade was so much worse. All right, so
well, I wasn't there for that, so.
Yeah, this was in 7th grade. And so I run to, I don't remember what class I was in, but during classes, I run to the restroom real fast because I had to pee. And so there was another guy in the restroom, and this was a guy that I knew, friends with him, but I knew him pretty
you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah, I just hear, I was friend.
Okay, so is this any better?
Yeah, you're good. You're good so far.
During one of my classes, I decided to run to the restroom because I had to pee. Well, in the restroom was another guy that I knew, wasn't good friends with necessarily, but I knew him fairly well. So I run to the restroom, and I see he's also pissing. And so I go to not the urinal right next to him, like away. So I just look over, and I make some stupid joke. I don't remember what I did or what I said, but I did or said something that really pissed him off for whatever reason.
Oh, Eli.
And so he turns around, freaking, like,
he just calls him a racial slur, but forgot about it.
I don't know, but so he turns around, still pissing. So right now he's pissing in the floor, turns around and tries to swing at me, misses. And so the way that this bathroom was set up, where there were urinals all right next to the like stalls, and then the sinks were like at the end of the urinals. And
I
so
know.
freaking, so he misses. I get out of the way, freaking, and then I shove him into the sink, breaking it in the process. And then he gets up, screams, and then starts running. And then he turns around in the middle of the hallway and goes, "Fuck you!" Like in the little middle. And so he turns around, says that. The teacher walks out, and then the teacher goes, "What did you just say?" And he turns around, and you can just see it on his face. In his mind, he said, "Oh shit!" And so, like, the teacher interrogates him, and then he gets in trouble. Tries to get me
interrogates him.
Yes,
yeah, they use shock torture.
No, like full on interrogates him, like sitting there.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Yes, exactly. So freaking he interrogates this kid. And so this kid tries to get me in trouble by telling me to fight with him. And then I walk in the office, they ask me that. I'm like, what? No, nothing even happened. And so I don't get in any trouble. And this kid gets expelled.
What?
Yes, he gets expelled because he swore. And so,
and
then...
Well, our school is a private Christian school, so, you know.
No, I wasn't at Boyd Buchanan. This was, like, at 100...
Wait. Oh, you weren't at Boyd Buchanan? Okay.
No.
What?
No. So,
he got
I was in a public school.
I mean, I'm guessing maybe he got expelled because they saw the broken sink.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they tied that to him.
No.
Hold up.
No, they hadn't seen that yet.
Oh. What?
So
really?
They haven't found the broken sink yet, right? And
wait,
so,
how broken are we talking? Are we talking like ceramic sink, the whole thing like shattered?
Yes.
How have they not found it?
Because
how do you not hear it?
I don't know how they didn't hear it, but they hadn't gone to the restroom yet. So after he gets expelled, he leaves the building, right? The teacher point and then finds the broken sink. And then I get called back into the office, and they interrogate me in the same way that they interrogated that kid, asking me why there's a broken sink, and I just straight up went, I don't know. And the teacher, or not the teacher, the principal goes, well, you two were the last one to understand that, but I don't know. And he just goes, okay. That was the end. That was the end of that.
Okay. Boys, we got to wrap up this podcast.
Okay, can I tell one quick one? One quick one.
Jarrett, you can tell one quick one, and then we're done.
Yeah. So basically, in my life, I've been in 4 fights, not including the ones with me and my brother, because I'll get to that. But I've lost 2 of them. Kind of sad, but anyways, about me and my brother, we kind of hate each other. We still do. We barely talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But he would annoy the shit out of me and his fucking father, because he's not my real dad. He's, you know, his dad. Would always get me in trouble instead of, like, you know, getting onto his own son, who would always start the fight. So anyways, he grabbed his fucking father's belt, hit me in the crotch with it, you know, with the fucking metal buckle part, and I picked him up and slammed him up against the wall and put a dent in it. And, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing after that, but he was on the floor fucking crying, and of course I got my ass whooped, but, you know.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, he fucking hit you in the balls with a belt buckle.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I swear my laughing just numbed the pain.
Dude, I remember one time, my friend basically, I ended up, like, this wasn't even a fight, this is just pure autism, right? I was sleeping and my friend shoved a banana down my throat. I can't breathe, I stood up, okay, gagging. I chase him out the fucking, like, outside, right? And I'm, like, trying to get him because I was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I step on a fishing hook, and it gets hooked into my leg, and all you can see is my friend turn around and just looks horrified, and I'm on the ground just screaming because I was, like, 9 years old.
Oh my god.
And so he fucking helps me into the house. He went from like pure fear to just pure pity in like 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's wrap up the podcast.
Okay,
Fuck you, viewers. We know you're probably gonna watch like 5 minutes of this, so no one's actually gonna see this. So fuck all of you. Subscribe. Goodbye.
Wait.
Like and subscribe.
I've got a couple updates for the next one. Well, it's literally 2.
Yeah.
But first of all, next podcast, I'm gonna be working on it, but I promise that by the time the next podcast rolls around, we're actually gonna have an overlay, so you don't have to watch a static image the whole time. So get
an overlay is in like a video of the Discord chat as we're talking.
No, like more as like showing who's in the episode and like who's talking.
Oh, I think
also like have random memes in it.
No, yeah, I think what we need to do. I think what we has a screen recording software going while we're doing this. So like,
well, the only thing about recording chat is Justin posts nudes of himself. So,
oh yeah. Speaking of that, here I go.
No, Justin, don't put another one. I need to say one more thing before you do it.
Blur that out. Yeah, we could blur that out.
Like, Eli, that's a lot of editing.
Cool. I think it would be really cool. We need to try it.
Maybe. I'll talk to you about it. Final update before Justin posts his nudes and derails the entire thing. Since me and Justin are going to be like switching off editing, we're going to be able to like put out podcasts a lot quicker. So hopefully upload schedule is going to be a lot more consistent with me and Justin switching off. And with that being said, we all hope you enjoyed, and fuck you.